Memento opens with a Polaroid undeveloping, signaling a regression into subjectivity rather than a search for truth. By weaponizing film structure, Nolan dismantles the very concept of a stable self. Leonard Shelby anchors his identity in tattooed facts, treating his body as objective scripture. Yet Nolan's noir aesthetic subverts this certainty, framing these markings not as history, but as propaganda crafted to manipulate his own narrative. Nolan's fragmented chronology forces the audience into Leonard's subjectivity. By denying linear context, the film aligns our perception with his fractured consciousness, making us complicit in his self-deception. Leonard pushes the unreliable narrator to its limit, trusting physical records he actively manipulates. Nolan suggests identity is not objective memory, but a fluid construct curated through what we choose to record or erase. Leonard recites Sammy Jenkins' tragedy to ground his sanity. Yet Nolan's brief visual substitution of Leonard for Sammy reveals Jenkins as a psychological projection, a vessel for the guilt Leonard cannot integrate. The character of Teddy serves as the voice of objective reality, the intruder in Leonard's solipsistic fantasy. Leonard's notes label him a liar, a protective mechanism that allows Leonard to dismiss the truth whenever it threatens his constructed purpose. Here, Nolan critiques the human tendency to edit out contradictory evidence to preserve a coherent, albeit false, sense of self. The chronological climax reveals Leonard's agency. Facing an existential void after achieving vengeance, he manufactures a new puzzle to sustain his identity. Leonard's identity is defined by memory willfully destroyed, burning the photograph of his success. He chooses a cycle of violence over mundane truth, prioritizing manufactured meaning over reality. Nolan posits we architect our own deception. By labeling Teddy's photo a lie, Leonard chooses a murderous fiction, sustaining his identity through the active suppression of truth. Memento posits that identity is a narrative fiction. Leonard's admission, "Do I lie to myself to be happy?" recasts his amnesia as a metaphor for the human condition, the strategic necessity of forgetting to function. Nolan's objective black and white and subjective color timelines converge to perpetuate a cycle, mirroring Leonard's mental trap. This structure demonstrates that without memory, morality is supplanted by instinctual manipulation. Memento examines the fragile self, suggesting we are all Leonard Shelby, navigating an opaque world through artifacts and edited histories to preserve a heroic self-image.